What's up, guys? Well, I've been tuning my bow, my arrows to my bow, and then I checked it with my broadhead, and it shoots my broadhead good. Well, I dulled my broadhead, so I've got to get that dude sharpened back up. What I've got here is a razor's edge jig for broadheads and a Simmons Tiger Shark. And we're going to sharpen this guy up. As you can see, that dude is dull, dull, dull. And that is no good when you're using a trad bow, because it's got to be sharp. Well, I've got it set in this jig with about an 1/8 inch gap right here. And I'm using a jewel stone. Jewel stone's got 3 sides. It's got a coarse, a medium, and a smooth. So first thing we're going to do with this broadhead is we're going to put a burr. So I'm always going to start right there, and I'm going to roll my broadhead onto it, and I'm just going to work it back and forth like this. And what I'm doing is I'm creating a burr on the edge of that blade. And I'm going to put a fair amount of pressure on this while I'm doing it. And every time I pick it up, I want to make sure I set this down first and then roll my edge onto it. So I'm building my burr. Now this blade's been sharpened before, so the burr is going to come fairly easy. So then I'm going to run my finger on it. And if you can hear that, that's that burr kicking up. It ain't quite as high as I want it to be. So I'm going to keep working that burr. On the coarse side. You can hear when I run my finger on it, you can hear that burr. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Probably not, but there's definitely a burr. You can see the shiny there where I've worked that burr in. Alright, now I'm going to flip it over to the other side to where the burr is, and I'm going to work that burr the other direction. See if that burr worked the other direction. Starting to deal with burr, feel the burr flip over. Gotta work a little more. Always down. Just a little more work. Alright, the burrs work pretty good on that direction. You can see I've got it shined up there. And you can hear the burr coming off my finger. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop this down into the jig a little more to where the shaft is flush with the jig. So here we go. Loosen this side up. Loosen this side up. Alright. Now this is going to drop down in there to where it's flush. The shaft is flush with the jig. I'm going to tighten this up. Like so. I'll tighten this one up. Like so. Anytime you're doing trad, make sure, well, trad or a compound bow or a crossbow, you always want a sharp arrow. Cut on contact is very important. Alright, got that tightened down. Now let's do the sharpening process. So I'm going to start on the coarse side. That's my coarse. And I'm always going to start putting this down first, then roll my blade onto it. Jig down, roll the blade onto it. Now I'm going to do probably I don't know, 10, 15 strokes on the course. Put this in my lap so it's easier to see. Easier for me. 10 or 15 rows. And what you're doing is you're working that burr back and forth, back and forth. Always make sure your jig hits first. You can kind of see where you're working that burr. Kind of maybe. You change the pitch of it. And cut a few more times on the coarse side. Alright, now we're going to move to the medium. Steel. Always roll that blade onto it. And we're going to do it on the medium for probably 30 strokes, 40 strokes. You'll start hearing a change in the sound. My hand's cramping up a little bit. That dude's already starting to get sharp. Alright, starting to sound that slick. Now we're going to go to the smooth side and we're going to stroke it probably 50 times as well. Or until it gets sharp. It's sounding pretty sharp right now. Well, let's see how sharp she is. Dude's pretty sharp. Alright, I've already sharpened the other side. This is the test. That's pretty sharp right there. You can take that dude to a barber shop. Alright, now after you do that, what you gotta do is, oh no, there it is. After you sharpen your blades, you always take a little Vaseline and you rub it where you sharpened, and that way your edge don't dull. You don't want a rusty edge, especially dulled from rust. Well, anyways, I hope this helped somebody learn how to sharpen a broadhead scary sharp. Y'all have a good day.